Elijah and the fire from heaven. God is the one true God. 1 Kings 18. Lesson: God is real, powerful, and always hears our prayers. A long time ago in Israel, there lived a prophet named Elijah. He was a man of great courage who spoke for God, even when most people didn't want to listen. The king of Israel at that time was King Ahab, and he had led the people far away from God. Instead of worshipping the Lord, they had started bowing down to a fake god named Baal. There were hundreds of prophets of Baal and only one Elijah, but Elijah wasn't afraid. God gave him a mission to show everyone who the true God really was. Elijah went to King Ahab and said, "Bring all the people of Israel to Mount Carmel. Bring the 450 prophets of Baal too. We'll have a challenge." The king agreed, and soon thousands of people gathered at the foot of the mountain to see what would happen. Elijah stood before the crowd and shouted, "How long will you try to follow both Baal and the Lord? Make up your minds. If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, then follow him." The people were silent. They didn't know what to say. Then Elijah said, "Here's the challenge. We'll each prepare an altar with a bull as an offering. But we won't light the fire. Instead, we'll each pray to our God, the one who answers by sending fire from heaven. He is the true God." The people agreed. "That sounds fair," they said. So the prophets of Baal went first. They built their altar with wood and placed the bull on top. Then they began to call out to Baal. "Baal, hear us," they cried. They shouted, they danced, they jumped around the altar. Hour after hour passed, but nothing happened. By noon, Elijah couldn't help but chuckle. "Maybe Baal is asleep," he said, "or maybe he's on vacation. Try shouting louder." So they shouted louder and even cut themselves with swords, trying to get Baal's attention. But still, no fire came, not a spark, not even smoke. Then it was Elijah's turn. He took 12 stones, one for each tribe of Israel, and rebuilt the altar of the Lord. He placed the wood and the offering on it. Then, to make things even harder, he dug a trench around the altar and told the people, "Pour water over it." Buckets and buckets of water soaked the wood, the stones, and even filled the trench. Everything was soaking wet. Then Elijah stepped forward and prayed, "O Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, show these people that you are God. Hear me, Lord, so they will turn their hearts back to you." And then it happened. Fire fell from heaven. It blazed down like lightning and burned up the entire offering. It burned up the wet wood, the stones, even the water in the trench. The people gasped. Their eyes widened. They fell to the ground and cried out, "The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God!" God had won the challenge. Baal had done nothing, but the Lord showed His power and love in a mighty way. Elijah had stood alone for God, and God stood with him. What this story teaches us: God hears our prayers. He is always listening. We don't have to shout or dance to get His attention. Just speak and believe. One person standing for truth can make a huge difference. God is real, powerful, and always keeps His promises. When we trust in the Lord, He shows up in ways we never imagined.